All right, so in question 5, I've got this cone and I'm asked for the volume and the total surface area. It's like, oh, sorry, cylinder. For the cylinder, and I'm asked for the volume and total surface area. So volume of a cylinder, pi r squared h. Just since I said cone there, cones used to be on the junior cycle course. They're gone now. So just if you look at maybe old revision notes or old books or anything like that, cones will be there. You don't need to know how to use these cone formulas. You'll do them at leaving cert now. Anyway, this is a cylinder. In part 1, I'm asked for the volume of a cylinder, so it's pi r squared h. The question tells me to take pi equal to 3.14. So part 1, volume equals pi r squared h. So 3.14. Radius is given to me in the question. It's 4 squared. Height is 8. Multiply those together. 3.14 multiplied by 4 squared multiplied by 8. 401.92. Correct to 1 decimal place, I'm told in the question. So 401.9. And this dimensions in the question are meters, and this is volume, so it will be meters cubed. All right. Just be careful with that rounding off. Like it's annoying if you do the question right, but then leave it as 9.2 and lose a mark for that. So just do pay attention to the question, what they tell you to use for pi, how many places they tell you to round the answer off to. Part 2 then is looking for the total surface area of the shape. So just be careful here. There is a formula here for surface area of a cylinder. But if you read at the top of this page, it says, in the following, A represents the curved surface area. So this formula here, 2 pi or h, is just the curved area kind of around the outside there. It does not include the circle on the top, which is a flat surface, and the circle on the bottom, which is also a flat surface. All right. So if you're asked for curved surface area, it's just this formula. If you're asked for total surface area, it's the curved surface area plus the circle on the bottom, which is area pi r squared, plus the circle on top, which is also pi r squared. Okay. So the total surface area of a cylinder is the curved surface area formula there. And I'll sub it for that now. So that's 2 pi or h plus 2 circles. So just 2 pi or squareds. Okay, so there's the curved surface area of your cylinder. There's your 2 flat circles on top and bottom. Okay, just be careful. Some questions they'll tell you it's an open cylinder, so maybe it only has a bottom, it doesn't have a top, so you'll only have 1 pi r squared at the end. So just do be really careful and read the questions carefully. So let's sub in for this one. So 2, I'm told to use 3.14. Radius of the cylinder is 4. Height of the cylinder is 8. Plus 2 on 3.14 on radius of the circles on top and bottom is also 4. They fit on top of the cylinder. So that's 4 squared. All right. So 2 by 3.14 by 4 by 8 is 200.96. I could go on and just add on this on the calculator now, but I'm going to write them both down separately just in case I maybe got one of them right and made a mistake in the other one. If you're writing them both down separately, you're just giving yourself more opportunities to get attempt marks if you make a slight slip somewhere. So 2 by 3.14 by 4 squared, then 100.48. Add the two of them together. You get 301.44. And then question said 1 decimal place, so 301.4, and this is area. Your dimensions are in meters, so area meters squared.